Alright people, welcome back to my channel, and thanks again for supporting, subscribing. It's just insane how many people have signed up for this channel. I'm just some guy who is moving in a different direction. Just gonna say that. I know there have been a couple of people who have commented and say, Dave, just admit it, you're a progressive, and I can't, because I'm not. I'm very independent-minded. I'm just going to keep it there. I hate labels, and I do have some views that don't fall into the laundry list of progressive ideas, but I'm definitely anti-war. You know, if you watched a video I did yesterday, it was called The Great Convergence between liberals and conservatives, or progressives and conservatives, on a number of issues. And those issues, to me, I mean, I don't know how the media can deny this or stop this. You know, people are waking up on both sides, and they can come together on these big issues. And that's why Tulsi is so dangerous. And Bernie too, but Tulsi is really a dangerous candidate. Because again, she's a woman, she's attractive, she has military service, she's a stateswoman, she is centered and grounded. She doesn't get flustered. I mean, she's probably thinking to herself, you know, I went to Iraq, 2 tours in Iraq, and I've got this media hack, basically, who's going to question me, and I think I can withstand that after what I had to deal with in Iraq. So she's fearless, okay, and she's on a mission. She wants to be able to sit in the Oval Office and meet with the military and say, no more. No more. We're not doing this anymore. We're going to start pulling our troops back. We're not going to needlessly get involved in these regime change wars, or these wars where we're basically just there and have a presence but have no real mission. And I think she understands this better than any candidate I've seen in my lifetime. That's why I just immediately, it was just like I dropped everything. I said, no more. I'm not doing the Trump thing anymore, because Trump has worn out his welcome already. You know, it was interesting at the beginning. I actually enjoyed him beating up on the establishment. I think that's one of the things I liked most about supporting Donald Trump. I still enjoy a good press beatdown, because whether you like Trump or not, that doesn't matter. The press deserves what they're getting from Donald Trump. And so that aspect, he can just do that as much as he wants. Doesn't mean I'm going to vote for him again, but I have no problem with that. But the stories are starting to come out. The stories, you know, the Assad apologist story. Tulsi Gabbard, according to the media, is just Assad apologist. And if she doesn't say what the rest of the media say about Assad, then she's really not a serious candidate. And that is a bunch of bullcrap. Because we all know, if you look at the situation in detail, that she believes that Assad is a bad dude. Okay, she said that. She's even gone so far as to say that at times he's likely used chemical weapons. Alright? But the time where we launched the Tomahawk missiles, not so much. And there's plenty of evidence out there to suggest that that never happened. But the media, this is what they do. They repeat the same lines over and over again. And people pick up. Osmosis, basically. Oh, they've said it again. It must be true. You know, Tulsi better get on board with the program. Guess what? I will not vote for an establishment neocon or neolib ever again. I won't do it. Never. It's not going to happen. Now, you can be a Republican and change your stripes and start to talk about these issues. You can be like a Ron Paul figure, which won't go well for you in that party, because that party is dominated by the corporate culture, the neocons, Wall Street, banking institutions, and some people that won't, the scales are, I mean, they're not populists, okay? That's why Trump had problems getting through in that party. He took some of the conservatives and said, I'll do this for you guys, because I don't think Trump really cares for some of this conservative stuff that he did, but he did it because he needed the coalition, all right? But now it doesn't matter because he's handed over everything to Jared Kushner and John Bolton and Mike Pompeo, and every time I see those guys on TV, I just cringe. I'm like, no way. No way. If you went to a Donald Trump rally a few years ago and you're looking on stage and seeing John Bolton, how does that make you feel? I mean, that's just, you can't be that much of a blind partisan to not see that this guy, Trump, was making fun of the entire George W. Bush presidency. The entire thing. And he destroyed Jeb Bush in the primary. Lately, you know, it's a really bad sign for Trump. Lately, Jeb Bush has said that he likes Donald Trump's foreign policy. He doesn't like Trump's personality still, but he likes his foreign policy. Oh yeah, Trump's making a lot of great moves. Wow. Okay. Yeah, that's why Jeb never had a chance. And I'm looking for people who are going to try to move mountains. I know it's hard. JFK said we do these things because they were hard, right? We don't do them because they're easy. We do them because they're hard. Tulsi Gabbard has that spirit. I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's her Hindu faith. I don't know what it is. She's different. She's looking down the barrel of the gun, and she's fearless. She's fearless. And this is why we need her in the White House. But guess what? She's ready to be on that debate stage, and the heat, the temperature is going to go up. And by the way, we have to be there for Tulsi Gabbard. Now, I did a video about the infighting within the progressive ranks and so forth, and I think in a way, those folks are getting ready for what's coming from the mainstream media, because they're practicing on each other and critiquing what each other is doing and saying. I think what's great about that is it prepares for what's coming. And what's coming is an onslaught against her, against Bernie. The Washington Post article on Bernie Sanders from about a week ago, mind-boggling. The comparisons trying to make Bernie into Trump. Now, who are they going to make Tulsi into? Who are they going to make? I mean, yeah, they're going to continue to smear, but Tulsi walks away from it and just gets back on the horse. It's not as if you're going to throw her off her game. It's not as if she's going to say, you know what, you guys are right. You guys are right. I need to fall in line with the neocon philosophy. I just need to fall in line. Nope. She can say and look them all in the eye and say, I went to war. What did you do? What did you do? Now, I'm sure she's going to encounter some war hawks with military experience, but I think all you need to do is say, how's that been working for us? Is that working out well? Folks, this is an opportunity of a lifetime to be able to vote for Tulsi Gabbard. And if you haven't donated, please do. She's very close to the debate stage. I'd love to see her get on that debate stage with a mandate. Like 100,000 unique donors. 100,000 unique donors instead of 65,000. That would be nice. She's going to go over. I want her to go way over. But the problem is she's not getting a lot of exposure except for a few of us here on YouTube, some of us who've endorsed her, some of us who just fell off the Donald Trump Express, did this and said, Tulsi Gabbard, that's a better, much better train, the Tulsi train. So if you haven't donated, it's really easy to do so. It's Tulsi2020.com. $1 if you want to give more, it's fine, but if you haven't given, you can give as little as $1, and that's a unique donation. The smears are coming, and they're going to get more and more ridiculous, and they're going to get repetitive, and they're going to be recycled, and they're going to go through her entire career. They're not going to talk about the now. They're not going to talk about where she is on issues now. They're going to bring up, stuff that she said in the past. They're going to bring it back, and they're going to use it, and they're going to try to brand her as all these different things. And she's going to get attacked, too, obviously, by the neo-libs who are on that stage, who feel entitled to their, run for the White House, and that they're going to step over these progressives in order to get there. And they're going to have the full support of the media as they do so. So the independents, the clear-thinking people here, we all have to stay vigilant and stay the course. Because this is our country. We want to keep it. We want to stop intervening. We want to stop wasting trillions of dollars, because that's what we're doing. And we want to keep our soldiers alive if we can, instead of sending them on useless and pointless missions where many of them end up losing their lives, which is a tragedy, which is just a shame. It's not like they're fighting an enemy that's attacking us. That's different. It's still bad when any soldier makes the ultimate sacrifice, but it's even more frustrating when we have a screwed up foreign policy, which it's happening, as I speak. Alright, so I'm done with this video. I think I'm done for the day, unless there's any breaking news out there. But be on the lookout for Tulsi smears. They're going to get more aggressive. Mint press news, talking about CNN and their, Assad toady BS, which they're going to keep foisting on people. And it's not going to work on me, because I know where she stands. And smart people, they can see right through it. Alright, see you soon.